Yeah, weekend's pretty solid. I am. I actually am getting a ton of stuff done behind the scenes. Like, there's gonna be a ton of YouTube things very soon. That's my hope, at least. Alright, let's get it. With your name on them? What? Patreon moment? Fog? But yeah, I have been doing a bunch of YouTube stuff, so I'm just been kind of busy with that, honestly. Still a patron? I appreciate you. Legend. Hey, Xavier. How you doing, dude? I haven't had a chance to watch the revisions yet, but I will soon. There basically isn't editor's notes for the second half, but pretty similar to the first one, right? Should be like 90% the same. What's up, Creeper Armor Man? How you doing? All my YouTube videos? Thank you. Yeah, like, it's literally a part 2 of the first thing, so. What's up, Nightlight? Howdy. What a menu, he's a god. Insane. Hey, Zalton. How you doing, dude? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Yo, Dark Knight Soul gifting a sub to Creeper. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Saw some of your YouTube vids and didn't even realize I should sub or anything. My bad. No, no worries, dude. I appreciate you. Glad you enjoy the content. Hey, this week, I didn't miss the grenade throw. Fog. Yo, B. Gifting a sub to Poetic Shinobi. Let's go. Oh. Scam train. Let's go. He just wanted the emotes. That's what it was. Did pretty well. Nervous. My flight to China's Tuesday. It's an 18-hour, 45-minute flight. Jesus, bro. Well, good luck to you. That's all. I'm like really stoked for you. That's really cool. I hope it goes well. Thank you, Creeper. You've said the same thing 3 times now. I'm glad you enjoy. Yeah, Davian. I still need to do the recordings for, so like the... I guess I could just DM you about it, but you're here, so. But like, the second half of the tournament thing is like, should be all done basically. But then the next video after that is me and Dante doing RE4 Remake Bingo race. And that one's gonna have a sponsor thing in it, and it needs to be done in March. So, probably early next week I'll do all the recording I need to do for that. It's already written. Hopefully you can catch your streams as often as you do now. You definitely won't be able to, right? The time zone's gonna be crazy. What's up, Mohammed? Time zone this is gonna be crazy. We're gonna be like 10 hours ahead where you are now. What's up, President the Keyblade? What's up, Survival Bear area? The goat in the coat. That's pretty goated. No coat today. It's not that cold. What's up, Risky? Howdy. Hello, hello. That's gotta be a crazy time difference. Yeah, you get like iframes all over the place in this game. When you kick doors, when you vault over stuff, you climb ladders. And then in Form Make, you get no iframes ever for anything. Smiley face. Time difference now here in South Africa for you is 9 hours. The difference in South Africa and China is 6. So you'll be 15 hours ahead. Homie's living in the fucking future. Spaceman in chat. $4:13 in the morning, I'm guessing. Bro's about to be a degenerate, saying I'm watching the streams. Oh god, you better not be watching my streams. Do I have to ban you? So you don't stay up super late watching my streams. Please no, I beg you. Alright, fine. Saw Leonard playing Tekken 8. Do I have any interest? Not really. I'm not a huge fan of fighting games. I already spend so much of my time playing video games. Like, the last thing I need is another competitive endeavor. I just want to like play what I know and vibe. And if I'm gonna play something new, it's gonna be like something really casual. My girlfriend or something like that. I think I'd like it though. If I like actually was like, okay, I'm gonna like get good at this and grind it out. I probably would like it. Yeah. I have collected all of the level 1 emotes. Thanks, Switch. Boggers. That bird has a flash grenade because birds aren't real. They're just cameras. They're cameras that the government uses to spy on us. Ruben Langdon told me that. What's up, DMS? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Does that make? I changed my stream layout? No, I just use this layout for marathons. I've been using it for quite a while. Good to see you too. Good Shadow. How you doing, dude? You trying to 100% RE Revelations 2? Good luck. Does that game still have the fucking Metroid Prime ripoff scanning shit that the first one has? Yo, Dark Knight. Thanks for the sub to Muhammad. I appreciate that, man. Very generous today, you guys. Thank you so much. Just finished my shift at the right time to watch my stream. Nice. Nice, Mr. M up. Hope work went well. What's up, Blues? You're in the wrong stream because I never lose. What's the worst Resident Evil to speedrun? Honestly, they're all pretty bad. I don't think Resident Evil games are particularly good speedruns. Like any of them. Obviously, I think 4 is the best. I think probably the worst to speedrun would be 6. If you're doing like all categories or all campaigns, right? This is so long. Oh, all good, Dark Knight. You're doing more than enough. I appreciate it. 7, like, yeah, it's boring and it's a lot of cutscenes, but at least it's short, right? It's only like an hour and a half. But 6 is like a 7 or 8 hour speedrun if you do all campaigns. And that's much worse than like an hour and a half long cutscene. You think it's Rev 2? Maybe. Honestly, I've never even played Rev 2, so it's hard for me to say. Yeah, there is a cutscene skip mod for RE7 now. The run is still not that interesting, but it is infinitely more interesting than it was. Yo, Handsome, thank you for the 26 years, bro. Holy shit. Homie's been able to rent a car for a minute. That's ginormous. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. It doesn't have the scans, but it has the gunless partner characters that have their own collectibles challenges that are somewhat dumb and hard to do for your first playthrough. Let's see. Yeah, I never played Rev. Rev 2 is one of the worst RE games for sure. Personally, I don't think any of the RE games are like that good of speedruns. Because they all are pretty mechanically simple. Straightforward. Flex, I got you. Let me get on the boat. Who's gonna carry the boats? Me, I am. I'm gonna carry the boats. David Goggins would be proud of the speedrun. Poor Richie's still fighting for that 122. Dude, he's literally was like, I'm never gonna run this game again. He's like, I'm never gonna run this game again. Devil May Cry is such a better speedrun. And then look, he's back. They always come crawling back. He just needs to save like fucking 5 seconds to get a 122 and that's all he wants, but he just can't do it. So sad. Yo, Poetic Shinobi. Stay hard, bro. Thanks for the 1 bit. Usain Bolt arms right there, bro. Is that an insult? He's a runner, right? His arms gotta be kind of small. Are you threatening me? Waifu being 6 foot and jacked as fuck carrying the boats at the bottom of the ocean. Jack Sparrow shit, bro. Pirates of the Caribbean. He's jacked? Really? But runners usually don't have that much muscle because it makes it harder to run. Hey, Bubbles. How you doing? He is? What a legend. Dude, you would pay to see a UFC match between Waifu and Asmongold? I don't like fighting. And I don't think I'm very good at it, so I couldn't take most people, but I could definitely take Asmongold. That's a fight I'm confident I can win. What's up, Rattlehead? How you doing? I don't like fighting. All right. I have PTSD because the first time I ever did a sparring match, like at an actual competition for karate, the other kid instantly went for a head kick and basically knocked me out right at the start of my very first fight. I've never done a sparring again, actually. But I did do wrestling in middle school, and I was undefeated both years. But I don't have to like worry about head trauma with wrestling. I switched into speedrun mode. I was just trying to speedrun the fight. Trying to make it end as fast as possible. That category did not require me to win. You couldn't pay me to punch Asmongold. I'd have to wash my fist for the rest of my life. Bro, I'm sure he showers like at least once a month. It's not that bad. Wait. You're making a fire? Fog? I hope it keeps you warm. Are you trying to kill me? What's this? I wouldn't bet on Rat Room Man to shower ever. Fair. What's up, Frick Scope? Welcome, Missy. Are you trying to kill me? He says he showers but never with soap, only water. He's a naturalistic gamer. Maybe. The meeting went well. We were just talking about how I could beat up Asmongold. I swear to God, I don't even bring this topic up, but it happens like once a stream now. Mushrooms make your day better. I'm glad to hear. Awesome. I'm happy I could do that for you. I have one shot. Asmongold's a NEET. Well, NEET is spelled N-E-E-T. It's an acronym for not in education, employed, education, or in training. So like N-E-E-T. But also no, because he makes more money than like probably all of us here. Maybe even combined. So he definitely has an employment. And it's quite gainful. Make $20 a year. Base. That's huge. Stonks. You tried a boxing class and got punched square in the nose and went right back to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Fair enough, but actually know me. Thanks to the 3 biddies. That was me, basically, with karate. I was like, well, no more CTE for me. Let's go to wrestling. You say that, but you never know. Elon Musk could be watching my streams. True. My stepdad saw on Twitter that Elon Musk was like saying he wanted to speedrun Diablo 4, and he was telling me that I should like DM Elon Musk and be like, I'll teach you how to speedrun it. And I'm like, you know I don't speedrun that game, right? And he's like, you should learn it and then do that. His heart's in the right place, but I'm definitely never doing that. Learn Diablo 4 in the hopes that I can convince Elon Musk to let me. Hey Renai, how you doing? Happy Friday. Yeah, it's a bit of a hint drop there, Salted. Are you Elon Musk? Imagine Elon's watching the stream right now and he's sad because you don't want to teach him. I'm not saying I mean, I guess. I don't play Diablo 4. See, but I think talking to Elon Musk for like one afternoon would be really, really engaging. It'd be very interesting. Pick his brain. You know, I mean, I probably wouldn't want to be friends with him. He likes trains a little bit more than me, but still.
Wait, follow me. 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 Wait, follow me.
What would I ask Elon if he was here today? I don't know. I don't have interview questions lined up. I wasn't expected to talk to Elon Musk today.
Are you okay, Leon?
You'd ask him why he's such a terrible person. Face. I think the magic question is how much would Elon pay waifu to speedrun Diablo? Well, when you're that famous, you don't have to pay anyone to do anything. People will just do it for the opportunity to meet you. Slash, like, be slightly associated with you. Because that has its own social wealth. Like, he wouldn't... It'd almost be the opposite. It'd almost be like I had to pay him for the pleasure of doing so. Not that I would. I'm just saying like that would make more sense than him paying me, right? Again, I've never played Diablo. I just thought it was funny that my stepdad was like, "You should do this." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" What YouTube video that would make though, right?
Wait.
I taught Elon Musk how to speedrun. He's not wrong though, you should do that. I don't know about all that, Chief. Sounds pretty extra. Asking for a Neuralink chip. I could mind control him through his Neuralink chip, and then he could claim that he's doing the speedrunning.
Wait. Welcome.
The worst he could do is say no. Yeah. And then I DM him and he responds with you.
What are you buying?
Hey Elon,
Come back.
I heard you wanted to speedrun Diablo 4. Flushed emoji, finger touching emoji. Maybe I could teach you? And then he just responds with you. Ego shattered. If I got rejected with a you, I would literally throw myself off a bridge. Bro, that is like so brutal. I've seen so many things on Twitter about that. People trying to red pill you by girls' responses to being asked out. You're gonna play Left 4 Dead 2 for the first time today? Nice, nice. I hope you enjoy. Howdy. Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. If a girl responds that way, you dodged a bullet. What a bitchy thing to do. True. But also, your fragile masculinity just down the drain. Right? Right onto Final Fantasy 14, looking for subordinate males. Femboys, if you will. Because it's just Jover at that point. Okay. I was just making sure I put the right sword in. I honestly have been doing this room wrong for so long that I don't know how to do it right anymore. Pro tip, if you can't find a girlfriend, just become the girlfriend.
Wait.
That is definitely a strategy. Respect. What's up, Young? How you doing? Did you see I PB'd again? No, I got a 52. So I was 7 seconds behind going into 22. And then I got a 108 22 with MASH. And then I ended up being like half a second ahead. And then I just got and then I just like had like a good 23 and saved 5 seconds. Oh.
Wait.
It was pretty much a perfect Mash Mundus. I don't know how you would get a 107 or lower. You could maybe get a 107 with like faster mashing, but I had like perfect RNG and really good aim. I hit the eye like the whole time. But that was like a really good gold. And it's just pure luck. It was insane. I was like, okay, well, I'm never beating that ever. And also, I'm never going to save time in this mission ever again.
Follow me. Wait.
But I kind of failed Cosmo. I lost 5 seconds to a slightly bad Cosmo on 21. My early game was good though. No, I still want a 40. It wasn't even like a good run. I thought the run was dead, honestly, when I went into 22. I got like a three-quarters Cosmo climb. It wasn't that good. There's definitely still time save. I'm getting like really good early game paces too. Like pretty consistently, like a 557 or lower out of mission 3. QB. Appreciate that. We'll always want to do better. The goalpost will be ever moving, but it wasn't even like that big a deal. I didn't even like freak out. I was just kind of surprised. Excuse me, sir.
Look, there's a crank over there.
I could probably lower it like another 5 or 6 seconds, and then it would be like really, really good. Then I'll probably stop. It's like a 40 something.
Watch out for me.
I am proud of it, but it was weird. I felt like I got gifted that run, basically. Like it wasn't even like up to me. The game just decided like, here you go. You're gonna get a 108. Yeah, right. And I'll just keep going forever. Although this is a good problem to have. I've never had this problem before. Like, usually I reach a goal and then I'm like, I don't care anymore, and I just drop it. And that actually is kind of a problem content-wise, because then it doesn't give me like some continuity to my content where I'm doing the same thing every day, you know? But with DMC1 right now, I'm just like, I can just keep going. Which is kind of a good thing. But I would like to be done with 90%. It honestly, the PBs have becoming kind of easy. Like, I hadn't played in like a week, and then within 2 hours of streaming, I got a new record. Like, okay. We take those, I guess. I'm curious what my summer best is now. I do also feel like I need to adopt a couple of new strategies. I was watching Carmen, he's got some new DT routing in the couple room. Stuff like that. Just some small stuff. I should probably practice 17. Probably 15. There's some spots I could save more time. I really like the current route though. Has Waterhall been crazy optimized, or is that just clean? That was pretty clean. It's honestly been like that for a long time. I don't even think I got hit. It's pretty mellow. It wasn't super clean. I missed one shot with the sniper. I'm down a sniper bullet. But I think I could miss like 2 more before it becomes a problem. You could do that too unassisted. Well, there is no assisted in OG RE4. But like on easy, probably. Well, honestly, this game is harder on lower difficulties because the enemies are not predictable at all. What's up, Magic Man? Why does DMC fans hate DMC2 so much? Because the game is bad. Original or remake? Well, take a look at the game. When do you think this came out? 2005 or 2023? Or are you asking me which one I think is better? That's probably what you're actually asking. I like OG better, a lot more. Like a lot more. Currently sharing your chair with your cat and no, it is not comfortable. What? That sounds comfy. Have I gotten hit at all this run yet? I don't think I have. This is still a no-hit run. Augers. I should just do the whole run no damage and then upload it as a no damage run instead of a speed run. Help me, Tom Cruise! Help me, Oprah Winfrey! I'm on fire! I'm pretty sure that one of Yushi's old world records was a no damage run. He wasn't trying to no damage, he just like coincidentally did it because this run was that like really clean. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. How do you submit a run to be evaluated for world record? Well, there's a website called speedrun.com, and you just press the button that says submit, and then submit. Like each game has their own leaderboards and stuff. Yeah, assaulted. It was a speedrun world record, but also it was no damage, just consequentially of just playing well. Are the puzzles on original the same as remake? No, they're completely different. Have I really not gotten hit yet? I'm like trying to think. I think that's accurate. I think I haven't. Like I said, OG RE4 no hits, like not that hard. It's at the end where it becomes like marginally difficult. Before Doggo. Dog. Well, there is no such thing as a no damage leaderboard Mundane Hubris. So no, I guess the answer is no. You can't submit it to both. They're like, no damage runs are not nearly as popular as speedruns. There isn't a leaderboard. Nowhere to submit it to. There are instances where you're running like categories that could be identified as the same, like at the same time. Like a classic is in Left 4 Dead 2. There is expert realism, and then also any difficulty. And expert realism runs can be submitted to any difficulty, because it's any difficulty, not easy, right? So if you just do an expert realism run, it's technically also an any difficulty run. Thanks for staying there, I guess. Yeah, so like Yang did a failed 100% DMD run and just submitted it as all collectibles. Because like it, technically DMD and all collectibles are both different categories, but like 100% run also falls under all collectibles. So like if for some reason I got a faster 100% run than my all collectibles run, I could submit that run to all collectibles as well as 100%. Because it fulfills both requirements. That would be impossible in DMC 1, but like there are other things. Like on certain individual level runs for Left 4 Dead, it's faster to run an expert realism. So like the world record for any difficulty and expert realism is the same run. So it's just submitted to both leaderboards.
I can get out.
Ever thought of doing a God of War speedrun? Nope, I hate God of War. So definitely don't want to speedrun it. It's exactly, Chris. You do not look at the doggo, it is not real. There's Schrodinger's doggo. Hey Ahmad. Howdy. I've been getting like perfect RNG for this to be a no damage run actually. It's kind of funny. Like, I needed those shield guys to not open the door and give me that RNG so that I didn't have to damage myself on the lamp. And they did. Record in this game is like a 118 something, I think. Load remember? Do I have plans to speedrun Bayonetta 1 or 2? No, I don't like Bayonetta. I pretty much don't like any action games besides Devil May Cry. I got spoiled, you know? My first action games were Devil May Cry, and so everything else is terrible in comparison. What's up, View Eats Toast? See ya. Howdy. It's like if your first-person shooter is Counter-Strike, you know? Or Doom. How's it go with the Halo practice? Good. We spent like 5.5 hours yesterday learning Halo 2, and I learned the first 4 missions and practiced them quite a bit and learned a lot of the tech. So I have like 5 missions left to learn. And I still have about 14.5 hours to learn and practice.
Wait here.
It was quite fun. I was enjoying it. I think I'll like the run. We'll see how the late game missions go though. That's where like they get really trick heavy and stuff. And then I should try to learn CE next, I think, if I could find someone to run it with me. So I could do trilogy runs. Just finished all the Devil May Cry games and it was so good. Hell yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed them. That's my favorite game series by far. You're thinking of Library from Combat Evolved. That's the first game. I think. That level's literally called Library. There's this really cool thing in Halo MCC, which is called like a level randomizer. So you can make custom playlists, actually. So it's like, you can make playlists in Halo MCC that go multiple games. So what we could do is like, this would be a really fun race, is like I find someone else who knows Trilogy, and then we use the randomizer. So it takes like, you do just like, you know, only 9 levels, but pick those 9 levels randomly across all 3 games, you know? So it could be like any random assortment of 9 levels from Halo 1, 2, and 3. And then you just race them as if it was like a single game. That would be really good content. I think that'd be fun. Because you wouldn't know what levels you'd be speedrunning, and so like, it'd be kind of random. What's up, I'm you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I need to find someone else that knows Trilogy and also isn't that good at it like me. But build up to that. You can also do that with every game in MCC, so Rando can get really crazy if you put like Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, Reach 4, you know, all of those in the randomizer.
Wait.
Could ask Frog for CE. Well, Frog already knows CE like really well, so that wouldn't work. I have to do the learning race with somebody who doesn't know CE but is good at another Halo game. That's the problem. Everyone that wants to learn CE already knows it.
Follow me.
So far we're still no damage, but that's probably going to change when I get to Novi's too.
Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me.
The question is, at what point do I start taking no damage seriously if I get like pretty far in and I'm still not hit?
Wait.
If I make it past Novi's 3, do I just abandon the speedrun and try to finish? Not that it matters, I'm probably gonna get hit here. I hold the Yushi, that's hilarious. XDD. I threw the flash off the map. Oh, there goes the no damage. Bro, let go of me, you fuck! I know, I was bragging about not getting hit. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. I love this game. Oh, I haven't took damage. I may laugh. Do they plan to make Assignment Ada for RE4 Remake? I actually don't work at Capcom, and even if I did, I would not be allowed to break a non-disclosure agreement regarding whether or not that information is true or false, so I don't know why you're asking me, but not to my knowledge. There we go. Ever played Reboot? Yep, it's terrible. My favorite part about Reboot is when Virgil commits, he gives a demon an abortion with a sniper rifle. It's my favorite part. It's kind of hilarious. Like, you say that and it sounds like I'm making it up, but it's real. And that's a Reboot for you. Yes, I will confirm RE5 Remake is real and is coming out next year. What direction would I want them to take RE9 in? I would love if they made RE9 just play exactly like Vanquish. Honestly, that sounds fun. Like, can we just get like a really action heavy, like romp game where you just like run around and there's explosions and stuff, but like not like RE6, but like with good gameplay, you know? Like RE6, but executed well. I'd love that, actually. I'm not even kidding. Like, that'd be fucking sick. What a kick. Just like no horror elements whatsoever. It's like run and gun gameplay. Is that like RE5? It's okay. It's kind of boring. The boss designs are pretty ass. RE6, but like 3 remake movement? Yeah, like just make 3 remakes gunplay a little better. And put it in like a full action scenario. Honestly, like that's what I want them to do with Dino Crisis. It'd be so cool. Imagine Dino Crisis, but it plays kind of like RE3 remake, but with like a little bit better of gunplay, and you're fighting dinosaurs. That would be so fucking cool.
What are you buying?
No puzzles. It's like finally an actually good Turok game. Dino Crisis, but it plays like Vanquish, you know? I gas up Vanquish a lot, even though I've never played it, but from what I've seen, that shit is sick. I just want every shooter game that's in third person to play like Vanquish, and every shooter game that's in first person to play like Doom Eternal. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Ah! It was so good for a second there. Get down from the ceiling, you punk ass bitch. Freeze. That corny? It's corny, huh? But no, for real, that'd be sick. Imagine, like, you're playing Dino Crisis, and there's dinosaurs, like, jumping all over the place and, like, flying at you, and you do, like, a sick RE3 remake roll dodge. That'd be so cool. The roll would make way more sense in Dino Crisis than it does in Resident Evil, because, frankly, dodging zombies is, like, not that cool. They're kind of slow. But dodging a fucking dinosaur, that's cool.
Welcome.
Perfect dodging a dinosaur?
What are you buying?
I don't even have to explain why it's cool. It just is inherently cool. I just say it and you're like, whoa, that's cool. All of chat is like, waifu, what the fuck are you talking about? That sounds awful. I would hate if Resident Evil played like that. It's okay, I can be alone in my love for action games. Like a new game where you can parry a nuke. I saw that. Looks kind of cool. All around me are familiar faces. Pretty much every way of dying is a skill issue. I like how you said that, and then I just got completely RNG fucked instantly. Just goes to show like how skill based this game is. I even saw the word skill based in chat and instantly got mad. People run. RNG there at least. People. Wish they had Ditman in the remake. I mean, I don't know how they would. You don't even equip weapons in that game. You know, like you can just switch on them on the fly. I like that they did a little bit of a Easter egg for it though, like a reference with the charms. That's pretty cool. I wish they would keep in the spirit of that and not patch out all the speedrun strats, but like, whatever. Maybe it's code, but honestly I have a feeling that a lot of that has to do with the higher ups, not necessarily the actual developers. Because when I did the Halo Infinite run at GDQ, a lot of developers for that game came in and did donations and stuff and said stuff about the higher ups making them making them remove stuff that they didn't want to remove. Which is kind of hilarious and based for them to be donating about, but I'm glad they did. That was almost bad. I don't know if 343 is publicly traded. I think so. What's up, Evan? How you doing, dude? Pretty sure the ghost on road was intentionally placed by a dev to do a lunge warp. You think? No way, right? That seems like a bit of a stretch. It is like insanely convenient that it's basically right where you need to be to do a lunge warp right to the end of the road, but it could just be a coincidence. I mean, the best games of the decade are what? Witcher 3 and Baldur's Gate 3, both CD Projekt Red and Lariat are not publicly traded. Best games of the decade? I don't know if I'd say that for either of those. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, Shiro. Howdy. DMC2 speedrun? Did I lose a bet? Yeah, I have to stream now, unfortunately. I have to deal with stupid motherfuckers like you in chat. Rip Bozo. Peppa Pig the game. Best game of 2010 to 2020 era? I don't know when things came out. When did Celeste come out? Because that's easily the best 2D platformer of all time. Doom Eternal is the best first-person shooter that's single player ever, basically. I'm pretty sure that's like 2019, right? Doom Eternal. Celeste has got to be in that time frame too. Mario Maker's probably up there. Celeste was 2018. Well, there you go, yeah. 2018 and 2019. Do I like remake? Not really. What? I was pressing the button, I swear. Weird. It's okay. Let's job Leon, just jump right through the concrete. Legend. Give up before the floor even breaks. Well, my thought process, Dice, is if it is intentional, then why wouldn't they just put it in the exact spot you needed to just lunge warp off of it instead of having to move the ghost? That leads me to believe it'd be a coincidence. You get a 109 ship? Fog? I've turned my attention to Halo 2. The time. Congrats on the PB though. That's why I figured it's there so you could jump over the gate. That makes more sense to me. Is that Maramisa? See? Skyrim, I don't know. Skyrim's culturally relevant, but I don't think it's a very good game. I guess you could say the same thing about Oblivion. Like, those games don't age well at all. But something like Celeste, or if you look at other really classic games that I put on that list, they age pretty well. Like, this game ages pretty well, I think. The only thing that didn't is the movement. But it's a pretty small part of it. Other than that, the gameplay mechanics have aged really well. Or you look at something like Super Mario World or A Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and those games have aged timelessly. Like, they're still bangers. Indie games struggle to feel as good as those games do. Fallout feels way more dated than Elder Scrolls, though. Easily. Fallout has aged way worse than Skyrim has. Because gunplay has become ubiquitous with gaming. Like first-person shooter mechanics are just like all over the place. So the fact that Fallout's first-person shooter mechanics are so bad actually stands out way worse than the melee combat in Skyrim feeling bad. Because there's so many examples of gameplay just being better in other places. You know? Whereas there aren't that many examples of gameplay being better in melee combat, because first-person melee combat's kind of rare. But there's like a bajillion and a half first-person shooters, and almost all of them have better combat than Fallout. So no head? Fuck! It's my favorite Resident Evil. You're looking at it. What's up, DMD? But I go back and try to play like Fallout 3 or New Vegas, or even Fallout 4 really, and the gunplay is just so bad it makes the game like unplayable. It feels terrible. My favorite Devil May Cry is 3. Yep. What is the best one? So that makes sense. My opinion is objectively correct, obviously. Hey, Harry. Howdy. 12-year-old me would think this is fake. Me too, bro. Me too. You underneath the bus. Lavender Town. The truck, I mean. I played Fallout 1. I said I tried. Those are the old like top-down Fallout games. They're just I tried playing both of them, but I just couldn't. They just give you no direction, and also the gameplay is super obtuse to me. Like I don't understand that type of gameplay, so I don't even know what I'm doing. Like no idea where I'm supposed to be going, or like what I should be doing, or what any of the buttons do. I was a big COD kid when I was younger. But I got in at World at War and I played a lot of COD, mostly multiplayer, but also zombies. World at War, put a fuck ton of Modern Warfare 2. I think my last COD game was Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. I don't remember which one came out first. And then I started PC gaming and played Counter-Strike. And still do to this day. I'm gonna die soon probably because I have an F in math, I think. Bro, you be watching all these speedruns, seeing this timer, talking about numbers, but you fail math? The fuck you doing? That's red numbers, homie. You can't reset life. Maple Story was your shit back then? Weeb detected. The Zombies is great. I actually was thinking about picking up Zombies High Rounds for a video. It sounds kind of fun. Watching my stream is why you're failing? Well, I have to ban you, I guess. SMH. Motherfucker, that's your own responsibility. You can't put that on me. It's not my fault you're irresponsible. The X-ray tray. I tried to, Momoni. Too busy reading chat.
Wait, follow me. Wait. Follow me.
What is that thing? That's Twitch chat, Ashley. Stare in horror.
Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me.
Chad, do you look like this? Are you a horny motherfucker like that? Look at all his horns. Anyone gooning? Any gooners in chat? You will be bonked. They did not get flashed by that. That's good. And by good, I mean awful. He's literally me. Damn, you're that horny? That's rough. I just gotta do the room again. Ain't no saving that. Ouch. Or that. Well, the internet's pretty horny, Momodi. Hey, killer. Excuse me. Why are you so exhausted from carrying that big brain of yours around, bro? Shit's heavy. All that chess knowledge. They're just really exhausted because Astralis didn't make it to the RMR. But Glaive did. King of Chad. Is that how you feel about it? Everyone hates Astralis after that Glaive thing, right?
Wait, follow me. Wait, follow me. Wait. Follow me.
I just see people on Twitter like cheering for the downfall of Astralis. It's so funny.
Wait. Follow me.
Your lowest grade's a 77. Do you go to school in America, Harry?
Leave it to me, Leon.
Follow me.
Yeah. All right, then anything below
Leon.
85% is completely unacceptable. Because school is fucking free in America. I can fucking sleep through every single class and get an 85. Literally the teachers at my schools that I went to, like, they would just give you every opportunity to do everything. Like, they give you, like, at the end of the semester, you could do all of the work that you had just not done the whole time and get full credit for it. And they would also, like, literally walk you through how to do all of it. It was impossible to get anything lower than, like, a 70. And yet people failed. There's a conflict of interest that Glaive is the IGL events but owns Astralis. Yes. It is. But I don't think that's manifesting in any corrupt way. If anything, that would mean that Astralis should be winning so that he can make like venture capital money. But they lost. I know it's a joke, but I'm taking it seriously. He owned them. Yes, that's the joke. Is that he just destroyed Astralis. He doesn't actually own the company Astralis. Imagine owning all of Astralis, like just as one person. Why would he be in esports? I mean, they're worth nothing, but you know, they'd be worth a lot of money. I watched Launder's video about it. I thought it was really funny. He keeps doing this thing where he calls himself a racist because he wants Danish people to win at a Danish event.
I'm leaving it to you.
Yes, that would be a conflict of interest. Although they lost, so. Is it really a conflict of interest if like the way you could have made money on it didn't happen, right? It's only a conflict of interest if you win, not if you lose. No, no, no. No, it's not. Your old school, you called a kid a fat kid a whale because he weighed 400 pounds in 4th grade? Yo, what? 400 pounds in 4th grade? Bro, that dude's getting his numbers up. He's trying to get 100 pounds every grade. No, but that's funny. I wish I had seen that match. That sounds like it would be a crazy match. Also, Astralis got out by 9 pandas. What a name for an organization. 9 pandas. It'd be really cool to see Glaive win the major, though. Imagine. What a flex. That would be.
What are you, boy?
Ashley took a truck to the face. I'm not gonna say it. You're thinking it, there's no reason for me to say it. What's up, noodle sauce? Sometimes you dream about cheese. Cheese is delicious, bro. On God. Estimate on the Falcon 1 month lease of Simple. Surely it's for a reasonable amount of money. It's like $1 million. Probably, right? What month? Is he gonna play in the major? Been a long time, comrade. Krauser. I died in a crash 2 years ago. Is that what they told you? You're the one who kidnapped Ashley. Yeah! Oh!
As expected.
After all, you and I both know where we come from. Excuse me. Yeah. Who? What do you want? The sample Sadler developed, that's all. Leave Ashley out of this. One needed her to buy Sadler trusted me. Like you, I'm American. Barrel. You got her involved just for that? Yeah, ting, 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 ting. Your favorite parts where Crowther burps in the middle of the speech and just ignores it? Based. My favorite parts where Crowther materializes a barrel out of nowhere and then kicks it at Leon. All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella? Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade. You know what my favorite simple news is, Killer, that I saw recently on Twitter? Is people are calling Simple schizophrenic because he said in an interview that he thinks the electrical impulses in his house are causing input lag. Which is like so funny. That's like the biggest cope thing. Yeah, there's your flex.
You knew each other?
Time to check if they match Krauser. Krauser's a little bit bigger. So is Leon, honestly.
Maybe some other time.
But dude, that's like the biggest cope thing ever. He could be right, but when you say that the electrical impulses in your house are giving you input lag, that's like sounds like you're coping so hard for like a skill issue. I should play Silent Hill soon. I actually really recently played Silent Hill 1. Like last weekend with my girlfriend, we finished it. Did a couple of DMC3 runs, nice. How'd that go, Loogie? Talking about mental, no, he's saying that the wiring in his house was like broken or slower, so therefore, well, I didn't play it on stream. I was playing it off stream, but still, like, there's like a ton of comments in Ukrainian defending him, saying it's common. Just like the Ukraine cope or what? Like, they're just on his side because he's like anti-Russia. I don't know. It's fucking hilarious though. He was definitely not talking about mental input lag. He's talking about there actually being real input lag because the wiring in his house is not as good. And he was saying that he suspects he'll play better on LAN because of that. He hasn't been playing in the RMR, has he? Got a low 113. Nice. Are you on PC, Loogie, now? Or are you on console? Bro should move to a cabin and only use copper wires. For real. Console still? That's pretty fucking good then. 13. Oh! Give me updates when you stream. I mean, you could join the Discord. It pings people that opt into pings every time I go live. I'm not gonna like personally DM you and be like, hey Harry, I'm streaming, but there's that. That'd be kind of funny though. Just give me your phone number. I'll text you every time I stream. Yeah, he was definitely talking about the house. It's so funny. No, not really. CS players are wild like that, though. The electrical impulses in my house are causing input lag.
Welcome. Got some. What are you selling? Ah. Thank you.
Meanwhile, me playing this game at fucking 60 FPS. It's just my life. There we go, insane.
Come back anytime.
Sounds like copium? It does. But some of those players can legit tell differences between really small stuff like that. Like, Rops is crazy. Rops can, like, in a blind test, like, tell you what the tick rate of the server is. Like, without even throwing, like, specific lineups or anything, just, like, by playing the game. Like, moving around. No, I think that there is a possibility for that to be real, but it does sound like cope, right? Like you hear that and you just immediately think, well, that's cope. But Simple is the best Counter-Strike player on the planet, so take his word for it, I guess. He's no donk, but he's pretty good. Nice shot. Something you don't actually say out loud, though, even if you think it's true, because everyone knows to say it's copium. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's wild that he said that in an interview, and not just like taking that as a personal thing. He's like, yes, my house is haunted. The electrical wires are bad. It's causing input lag. I'm not normally a fan of drama, but Counter-Strike drama is so funny. The views, I suppose. Later, Shadows. Enjoy your dinner, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the good luck. Prepare for your death, Leon. Nothing beats Overwatch drama on Twitter. Well, there is no Overwatch drama anymore because Overwatch doesn't exist.
Prepare for your death, Leon.
Imagine dying to Krauser. Look, I missed my knife. All right. No bully. Can I like restart checkpoint and have the game not bug out? What happened to Overwatch? It doesn't exist. What do you mean? It's ceased existence. At least in esports. They just literally just were like, no more Overwatch League. Shut it down, the whole thing. When's the Sandwich collab? It's up to him, man. I've been waiting. Valve should do that to CS? No, but I like for CS. I've heard that Overwatch was actually a terrible spectator esport. I got hit in a fucking cutscene, bro. This game is so good. Overwatch never happened. He's gonna gaslight everyone into thinking it's not real. I'm down for that. People watch Battle Royale esports. That does sound like it would be a spectator nightmare. There's only one JJ and you just kick him. There are some turrets that can just randomly hit you, but it's not that much of a nightmare to speedrun because there's not under your control. Everything is random, so it's like whatever. You just don't worry about it, you know? You just have a bunch of heals when you get here and then you'll be fine. You're gonna have to heal a lot, re-dip in, because it sucks, but if you just accept it's gonna suck, then it's really not that bad. Don't lose your head over it, you know? I knew that was gonna happen. I dipped into a grenade and I was like, I'm probably gonna get 5-4 crash. And that is exactly what happens. I should have just dipped into the Magnum. See, the section is so not that bad that I'm gonna have to do it again.
Hell yeah, thanks for the support.
Yo, Fiery. What's up, gamer? Hog. Never walk alone. Keep his influence known. How many times? You don't mind me asking how many times you've beaten 4? Actually, I'm like, that's a really personal thing. Like, I don't like telling people. I'm subconscious. Flushed emoji. No, I don't know. I don't keep track. Couple thousand or something. I don't know. I don't even know how I'd know. How would I even keep track? I've been playing the game a lot for a long time. What's your hands from yesterday? Yeah, you did a really long stream. Did you end up getting a PB? Nah, rip. You ever due for one? You beat it like 10 times? That feels like a lot? Well, yeah. But your 10 playthroughs is probably like near 100 hours. Where I could do 10 playthroughs in like 15 hours, you know? So, I mean, it would feel like a lot, because it is a lot. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, that is a lot of playtime. Like, 10 completions for a normal playthrough is like a lot. Hey, I didn't crash this time. Let's go. You lost 3 to Munis and choked like 2 others. Needed the practice though? Yeah, I guess so. Stop choking Munis, bro. With your route, there should be no problem. You should be able to like always live. Just use items. You don't wanna? It loses like 5 seconds. You probably would have gotten a 35 already if you use items. If you really don't want to use items and you want to go fast, then you should mash Mundus. Jesus Christ, Harry. You okay, bro? It's not funny. Oh, you should seek some help, buddy. You'll get through it. Excuse me, sir. Man, I gotta go to the bathroom. I should probably beat this game as fast as I possibly can. Like a speedrun of some sort. Hey Leon, how you doing? Oh! Well, maybe leave the room and go do something, Harry. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by torture chamber, boss. Talking about Beowulf? I think his room is called torture chamber, right?
Hang on, sweetheart.
Mission 12, Garion, the horse. If it's 11, it's Beowulf. If it's 12, it's the horse. Harry, if you're having that hard of a time because you don't have your PC, you need to go outside. Actually. GG. It was a terrible run. It was really good up until I got to like Novi's 3 and that was terrible. How to beat Beowulf? Hit him until his health bar goes all the way empty. That's the strat. His eye is his weak spot though. We're going to the bathroom.
Let's go home.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home